All right, we got our camera set up. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I apologize. New year, new me, new channel. Probably none of that's gonna be true, but I'm here and that's what matters. So today I thought we'd do a bit of a recipe slash vlog. And I have no idea exactly what that means yet, but I just know I wanna cook. I wanna cook with you guys. I wanna create, and maybe I just wanna chat about some things, and I don't know if I'm going to continue to take you with the rest of my day, but we'll take it 1 minute by 1 minute. So today we are cooking pulled eggplant with seeded slaw and quinoa. This is not my recipe and I've actually never made it before. So this could be like one of America's Funniest Home Videos today because I could totally fail at it. But we are using the Beauty Chef's Cookbook. And this was given to me by Chris for my birthday, and everything I've made out of here has been amazing. It's not fully vegan. There's just like really healthy components to it. So it's really good for your gut health, inflammation, all that good stuff. So no substitutions. We're gonna fully make it as the recipe says. That is a note to myself because I've never followed a recipe in my entire life, and that is why 50% of the recipes probably go completely wrong. I'm already failed. I don't have tinfoil in our house. So I'm thinking I'm either gonna, I'm gonna just put them in as is, see what happens, sans tinfoil. This is so many eggplants for a guy who says he doesn't like eggplants. I'm nervous for Chris already. Okay, these are going straight into the oven. Sorry, the lighting is so bad in here. I have a ring light on right now. I don't know if it's making it worse or better. So the eggplant is in the oven and it still needs to be like an hour and a half in there. So we have a little bit of work to do and some time to kill. So we are gonna make the spice rub and the mop sauce. And these are all things to mask the fact that it's eggplant for Chris. The first thing it calls for the mop sauce is apple cider vinegar. It also calls for white vinegar, but only 1 tablespoon. I don't have white vinegar. It's gonna be straight up apple cider. We need 1/4. Also, take a look at my spice rack here. This is the most organized part about my life, always. I don't know why. It's just something that is always organized for me, aka I do it. But I'm not, I like to think I'm super organized and I really prefer to be organized, but my life just gets away with me and I get all wild. And I'm just gonna pour a little bit more in. But yeah, my spice rack, goals. 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup. It calls for like a super cute homemade chili sauce. And we are gonna do something like that, I guess you could say. It's definitely made somewhere, and I'm sure it started in someone's home. Have you heard of sriracha? Load it up. Okay, so 1/2 teaspoon of chili flakes. Got those. So I set a goal for myself. Like I have 1,000,001 goals. I have another channel here all about goal setting if you want to follow that. But I was finding that I was kind of cooking the same thing over and over again. And so this year I told myself, try one new recipe, like from a cookbook, because I'll often just kind of like throw a bunch of stuff together, but it's still in my wheelhouse. So I'm not going that wild. So try one new recipe like this. That's something I've never done before per month. It'll probably be on here, so you guys are gonna fully see me achieve that goal, hopefully every single month. And then a little bit of cayenne. I mean, it's super organized, there we go, but I can't find it. Like, what is 1/8 of a teaspoon? Let's be honest, it's a pinch. They just can't say pinch, because they just can't. Sorry, I feel like I'm really off my game today. And I'm not really gonna say sorry, I take that back, because me off my game is still me, being me. But I just woke up in a bit of a funk today. I don't know if it's like just where I'm at in the month or because it's super dark here and we live in Vancouver and it's mind-blowingly dark right now. Or if I'm just sick of living in like a very, very small Vancouver apartment with my boyfriend. Bless him, he left me for a few hours, which is why I'm able to do this. We bought a place in Squamish, so an hour or so away from here, and it's like 5 times the size of our apartment. So we're so excited, but we don't move until the fall, and so it just kind of feels like that's a really far away time right now. In the beginning I was like, sweet, we have a year to just like love up Vancouver. And now I'm like, I actually, like where I'm standing right now, I can see into every single room, every single crevice of this house. And I'm just kind of getting over it. Anyways, that's where I am today. I usually like to think I'm more of like a bright side gal, but yeah, today I just like feel like I'm in a bit of a funk. But doing this makes me happy, and it just allows me to like connect in with what I love doing. And then at the end of the day, I get to connect with you guys because I get to create this and go live with it, and all the comments and all the love, and just like getting to connect on like whether we like eggplant or not really does make such a difference in my day. Anyways, I'm gonna stir this up. So that's our healthy mop sauce. Whew, she is vinegary. Whew. Okay, so we are going to just slice up a bunch of cabbage. I'm gonna take the top layer off. That's my version of cleaning. It just calls for 1/4 of a head. I feel like I'm gonna do 1/2, just because Chris and I love to eat cabbage with everything. So if I just make this as a slaw and then pop it into some Tupperware, then we'll just add this to everything throughout the week. I have a feeling we're gonna be eating this for a while, so I'm gonna make a bunch of slaw. So if you have a mandolin or if you have a food processor, it makes slicing this really easy. I'm kind of like in the mood for a bit of therapeutic cutting. I don't know, sometimes I like cutting like cucumbers or onions or cabbage. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for myself right now. Honestly, there's no wrong way to do this. Cut it whatever size you want. So if you want it super thin or thicker, go for that. Again, this isn't my recipe. I'm acting like it's my recipe. I'm just telling you how I do things. The beauty chefs probably not gonna watch this, but if they did, they'd be like, come on, girl, it's not yours. Oh, this is just like medicine for my soul. This is like how I think. We have a bunch of things coming up this month, actually this year. And I know I probably said that last year, and lots did happen last year. But I am really excited. We have this new campaign going live that we're working with a bunch of local brands to create. And that's gonna go live in February. And I'm so excited to A, be in my strengths and do something that I was trained in and know how to do. And then B, to like create something with our community and like support others, like maybe use our following to support others and vice versa. I'm really excited about it. It's kind of all I can think about right now. I just realized that there's probably a bunch of people who are doing like a vegan January right now, which is so cool. If you're new to my page, hello, welcome. I'm not one of those weird vegans who, or not weird, to each their own. All vegans are weird. I'm just, I'm more about just like adding more plants and being aware of the decisions that we're each making. And I never want it to be like vegan or bust. I never want someone to feel like they slipped up and ate a burger while they were drunk, so they're not vegan anymore. And I know some vegans are like that, like, how dare you? But we're all human, and I just think like everyone's super educated, and so you're making the choices that you want to make. And yeah, I just come from a place of like no judgment. You do you, and I have no idea what feels good for everyone. No idea, because I can tell you, people feel really good eating some things that I don't feel good eating. So I'm just happy that I'm here. I can be a place for people if they do want to learn more about vegan lifestyle or cooking. I don't even call myself a vegan though. Sometimes I do just because it's just so much easier to define it. But to be honest, I just want people to just eat what feels right for them. And if that happens to be vegan, and happens to be the right decision for them and their community and their environment, and they're lucky enough to be able to make that decision for themselves, then that's awesome. And if you're not there yet in your journey, that's great too. Like, I think like some of these crazy hardcore vegans, like, they weren't born, some of them may have been born vegan, but probably not. They were once eating meat and animal products at one point. And if someone had like held a gun to their head and made them be vegan, like, they would have had a really hard time with that as well. So I'm just reminding myself that everyone's at a different place in their journey. And like, my way of life is not for everyone. That'd be a pretty dark world if everyone was living the way I was living. Although you might want to live like this. This cabbage looks so good. Okay, that's half of a cabbage and I just did so much. So we're going to save this other half for a rainy day. Don't look at my knife skills. I don't have any. I might not have fingers one day either. Okay. Oh, not bad. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Now I have a bunch of cilantro and parsley and we are just gonna make it rain. Oh my god, does this not just look like health in a bowl? David Chang has taught me many great things. Not personally, I wish. I would die to hang out with him and just pick his brain about his business and his journey. Maybe a few cooking things. If you're listening, Dave Chang, maybe you've responded to one of my million DMs or emails. Anyways, he freezes his herbs because you know how they always go bad after like a minute in the freezer or the fridge. So we're going to pop it in the freezer. So this is just parsley. And then, you know when you just want a little bit on top of like your pasta, or you just need a little bit for a recipe, now you can just grab little bits and pieces of it. So I just realized that I'm going to have some leftover cilantro. So I'm actually going on my own website. And I am going to make this Mexican cilantro jalapeno rice. I'm actually going to do it quinoa style though. And I think it's going to go perfect with this. You essentially just put greens, garlic, some veggie broth, some jalapeno into a blender, blend it up, and then add it as your broth or your water to your quinoa. I'm also putting some sauteed white onion. Anyways, I'm not going to show you that. That's a whole other video. It's a whole other blog recipe. So head on over to watch that. We're going to stay focused here on our pulled eggplant. Okay, these are still a little bit warm, but I'm just going to kind of trim off the tops just to let them cool a little bit. And then I'm supposed to peel them. Let's just see if I can try doing that. Oh yeah. Okay. That was quite satisfying. And now it says to tear strips into a bowl. Whew, she's hot now. Okay, we're gonna try this slaw dressing. Perfect. Wow, that is so good. The lime zest, like, whoa. Good amount of salt. Oh yeah, this is a keeper. If all else fails today, I have this. It's so good. Okay, we had the eggplant. I feel like I owe you guys a bit of a review. Oh, you can see me right there. Hi, Katie. I will say that we probably will never make that eggplant again. It was not, even for an eggplant lover, no bueno, no. And in fact, I actually ate like one piece and Chris ate the rest. So Chris liked it more than I did. Maybe I didn't pull it properly, but the eggplant itself felt kind of like tough, yeah, a little bit mushy and chewy, and the flavor like wasn't fully there. The slaw was a major hit. The slaw dressing was out of control with all the toppings in it. Highly recommend that. Chris has like begged me to make it over and over and over again in the future, so definitely will be making that over and over and over again in the future. Tonight we're going to take the slaw and we're going to have it more Mexican style. So we're going to use that quinoa again, the slaw, and then I'm going to make black beans, which will show you guys a quick little snippet of how I do that with a recipe below as well. And Chris is going to have like it in a burrito, and I'm going to have it more in a bowl, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing. Oh, we're also going to use these fish fillets. They honestly taste just like a fish fillet from McDonald's. I love them, and Chris even likes them too. Here we go. Obviously turned into kind of like a Dear Diary session with me. Let me know what you guys think. I just felt like creating, chatting, hanging out. So if you guys like this kind of more long form hangout in the kitchen, please comment below or like this video, and I will make sure to do more of this. Love you guys.